Bet you can't guess where I am this week. I am in Vernal, Utah, one of our more rural communities, doing cancer prevention education and participating in a focus group. Now today we're talking a lot about different cancer types, everything from colonoscopies to breast cancer awareness, getting the opinions of people here in the community. We also brought along with us a friend of ours whose name is CECE. It is called the Colon Educational Cancer Exhibit, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. So if you can look behind me right here, you see this very large and very pink structure behind me. It's inflatable. Can you believe it? We're going to walk inside, and I'm going to show you what normal tissue is supposed to look like in your colon. You're going to get a great quick education here about colon cancer. Right here behind me, you can see that we have normal colon tissue. And as you can see, it's very, very pink. It's kind of all the same, straight across. You have a few blood vessels there. It's healthy. Now if we come over here just a little bit farther down the line, we have what are called flat lesions. And lesions are kind of like open sores. They get red, they get really kind of angry looking, and they can be a precursor to cancer. Now we turn to what you might see in a colonoscopy. They're called polyps. Polyps can range in size and severity. Sometimes they're precancerous, sometimes they're cancerous, but they kind of protrude and they bulge out. Remember, I'm inside this colon. It's inflatable, of course. We're going to move down here and I'm going to show you what colon cancer starts to look like if it's left undetected. Things like polyps and lesions can lead to colon cancer. I'm going to step over here, and colon cancer starts to look really red. Gets open sores, really angry looking. This is not something that we want to see living in our colon. Now I'm going to show you what advanced colon cancer looks like. We're kind of moving around. You can see how red and sore this was. This may seem a little bit graphic to you, but again, it's all inflatable. And you can see how much it protrudes out from the inside wall of the colon. Now, why would I show you all this? Well, first of all, this is really great health education. But secondly, we need to figure out what it is that our community needs. Somewhere along the road, somebody said, you know what? It would be really great if we knew what was going on inside of the colon so that people wouldn't be so scared to get a colonoscopy. Maybe it would help them to understand if they had more education and they could actually go inside. And that's how this colon exhibit was born. Somebody thought of a wild and crazy idea and made it happen. But first we have to do needs assessments, which is what we're going to be talking about this week. At the beginning of the semester, you picked a target population and you picked a health problem that you really wanted to focus a program plan on. So I want you to think about your target population. Is it seniors? Is it teens? Is it children? Maybe it's young mothers. Think of your target population and what kind of needs assessment you would be doing. Here in Vernal, we did a focus group where we invited members of the community to come and sit around a table and answer questions about their perceptions, their needs, and their wants when it came to cancer prevention education. All for the ability for Huntsman Cancer Institute to be able to create educational programs for these areas that are a little bit more remote and away from the city. Health education is important for everyone, and we need to make sure that we're providing the most advantage for people to be able to receive access to these things, and it all starts with the needs assessment. So do a little bit of research in preparing from your textbook about what kinds of needs assessments there are out there, and pick one for your target population. Here's the question. Which needs assessment will work best for you? We'll see you this week. Bye.